All right, let's do this. We are about to go on an epic journey through hundreds of millions of years of history to find the absolute deadliest predators to ever live. We're going to break down the source, chronology of nature's deadliest apex predators, and introduce you to the baddest of the bad. Let's get right into it.
But hang on, before we just jump in and start crowning champions, we have to ask, what does it really mean to be the deadliest? Is it all about having the biggest teeth, the sharpest claws, or is there something more to it? You know, like sheer raw power, or maybe total domination over your entire world. Okay, so let's set the rules for this showdown. We are looking for the true apex predators. We're talking about the creatures at the absolute top of the food chain. The ones that had, well, nothing to fear, no natural enemies. They were the undisputed kings of their time.
So here's our roadmap. Our journey is going to take us across three massive chapters of Earth's story. We're going to start in the totally alien oceans of the Paleozoic, then we'll walk with giants in the Mesozoic, and finally we'll dive into the terrifying seas of the Cenozoic to find our winners.
First stop, we're going way back, nearly 400 million years ago. Seriously, forget everything you think you know about planet Earth. The Paleozoic oceans were this bizarre, brutal world, and to survive in a place like that, you had to be tough. But to rule it, you had to be an absolute monster.
And here is that monster. Meet Dunkleosteus. I mean, just look at the tail of the tape on this thing. We're talking up to 30 feet long, 4 tons. This thing was basically a swimming, armored battering ram with a head that was built for pure destruction.
And the power behind that head, wow. Its bite force was a mind-blowing 8,000 pounds per square inch. To give you some perspective, that is one of the most powerful bites of all time. A modern great white shark's bite doesn't even come close. Now here's the craziest part. Dunkleosteus didn't really have teeth, not like we think of them. Nope. Instead, it had these massive, self-sharpening plates of bone that worked like a giant pair of shears. So it didn't just bite its prey, it sliced them in half, crunching through the thick armor of other prehistoric fish like it was nothing.
All right, let's jump forward a couple hundred million years. Life on land has absolutely exploded. Welcome to the Mesozoic, the age of dinosaurs. And in this age, one name, one creature became the very definition of predator.
You know who I'm talking about, the tyrant lizard king himself, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Clocking in at 40 feet long and weighing a ridiculous 9 tons, T-Rex wasn't just another predator, it was a walking earthquake. And its deadliest weapon? A bite designed for one thing and one thing only, total obliteration. So you thought 8,000 psi was impressive? Get a load of this. The T-Rex could slam its jaw shut with an estimated 12,800 pounds per square inch of force. That is the single strongest bite of any land animal that has ever lived, period. It was powerful enough to literally pulverize the solid bone of a triceratops.
And that really gets to the core of what made T-Rex so unbelievably terrifying. This wasn't some delicate hunter, it was a pulverizer. Its whole strategy was to inflict such catastrophic, explosive damage with a single bite that its prey just stood no chance. It didn't just kill, it annihilated.
So, the age of dinosaurs came to a fiery end. A giant asteroid basically hit the reset button on life. But, as we know, life finds a way. And in the era that followed, the Cenozoic, a new titan rose up to take the throne. And believe it or not, the deadliest place on Earth was, once again, the ocean. Say hello to Odotus Megalodon. This thing makes a great white shark look like a pet goldfish. Just look at these stats. Up to 60 feet long, weighing over 50 tons, this was the largest predator fish that has ever existed, armed with 7-inch long teeth. Teeth the size of your hand. But how big is 60 feet, really? Picture this, a bowling lane, a semi-trailer truck. That's how long this shark was. We're talking about a predator on a scale that is it's almost impossible for us to even wrap our heads around today.
So what does a creature this gigantic even eat? I mean, with a mouth over 9 feet wide, its main food source wasn't other fish or seals. No, its prey was whales. Megalodon was a specialized whale hunter, pretty much the only creature powerful enough to take on the other giants of the Cenozoic seas.
So we've traveled through the ages. We've met an armor-plated fish shredder, a bone-crushing dinosaur, and a literal whale-eating shark. Each one of them the undisputed master of its time. But that brings up a really interesting question.
Who holds that title today?
I mean, look at them. On one side, you've got these ancient champions, these titans of the past, each one a perfectly honed killing machine. But the thing is, their reigns all came to an end. So who or what is the undisputed apex predator of the modern world?
After going through hundreds of millions of years of evolution, creating these perfect killing machines, could it be? Could the deadliest predator of all time be a creature with no giant teeth, no armor, and no fins? A creature that can change entire ecosystems, drive countless species to extinction, and dominate every single corner of the globe? After all of that, is the deadliest predator of all us? Just a final thought to chew on. Thanks for joining this explainer.